Now, calm down, calm down, calm down. I know Juve are back and the international break is over. Today we are facing Empoli without Cristiano Ronaldo, who got injured during this wonderful international break, and we are not sure if he is back for the Ajax game in the Champions League. But tonight we are facing Empoli. Remember what happened last time we faced Empoli? Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 goals. We are without him tonight, so who's gonna step up? Check out Matchday vlog for Juventus Empoli. So nice, so finally this international nonsense is over and we are ready to dive in to the final stage of the season with Juventus against Empoli. Now, let's take a look at the lineup, which Allegri seems is good enough to beat Empoli. Well, any lineup should be good enough, but this lineup, this right here, those guys will start. Let's start off with Wojciech Szczesny. Of course, he will start. I have no beef with that. On the left, however, Alessandro starts. I would usually disagree with Allegri on this one. Leonardo Spinazzola has been great, wonderful lately. However, he is on the bench tonight, and you know what? I'm okay with that, because if he suddenly got injured or if he suddenly got a bad performance tonight, our opinions might start be changing. We will still get back on the fence. We will still be not sure about his qualities. But right now, at this very moment, I am sure that Spinazzola is great. And let's make it clear for everybody out there. I have a crush on Leonardo Spinazzola. But Alexandro is starting. Let's see what he can do on the left back. Usually it's a very average, but it's Empoli, guys, so I expect a bit more from him tonight. In the center of the defense, we go with our captain, our wall, our King Kong, Giorgio Chiellini, and Daniele Rugani, who just signed an extension contract. I'm not so sure that he deserves it at this very point, but what's done is done. He has a new contract with Juve. Let's see if he can give us back something for the faith put in him by the club. And on the right back, Joao Cancelo. Also been average as of lately, but yeah, we know his level. His top level is sensational. When he is good, he is insane. However, he has been, as Alessandro, very average lately, so I expect something extra from him tonight. In the middle of the midfield, nothing new there. We have Miralem Pjanic, who got sent off for Bosnia during the midweek. Fine by me. Matuidi on the left and Emre Can on the right next to Pjanic. And up front, we got no Moiskean. Fine by me, really, because I want to see what Mandzukic can do tonight. I want to see if he has anything left in the tank, because if we are gonna extend his contract as well, I wanna see that he deserves it. So far this season, it's been a good start, but then he drastically slowed it down and has been completely useless lately. So tonight, I wanna see the good old Mario Mandzukic. Next to him, Federico Bernardeschi, who had a sensational game against Atletico. And then he went to play for Italy, and his performances are again average. So yeah, I gotta say, I expect something from him tonight as well. And Paulo Dybala. Let's see what he can do without Ronaldo next to him. Let's see what he can do closer to goal. This time, if he will be closer to goal, I really hope so, because Mandzukic certainly will do much going forward without Dybala. So Dybala gotta connect to Mandzukic somehow. So maybe he will be closer to goal, maybe he will be way too deep, maybe Bernardeschi will take up all the space and Dybala will be just running around picking up the second balls. Let's see what will happen. But this lineup right here, this is the one to face Empoli. Let's go, let's just make it simple, crazy and simple. Let's go for the 2-0 victory as for prediction. I go with Bernardeschi goal and Mario Mandzukic. So yeah, that's it. Not much to say really. I'm excited for the game, of course. I'm excited to see the reaction after the stupid, unnecessary loss to Genoa before the international break. And I gotta say, guys, Juventus women played on the J Stadium while there was an international break, and I was impressed with how many people showed up. It was full house, guys. Absolutely packed the stadium. Unfortunately, Cecilia Salvai got injured and is out for 6 months, so she will unfortunately miss the World Cup. That's a little bit for Juventus women for you, but now it's back to man. Let's see what we can do against Empoli. I really am not so excited, but I'm awaiting great performances from Mandzukic. I'm waiting for something from Rugani. I'm waiting for something from Cancelo and Alex Sandro. Let's see what happens. See you at halftime. Fino alla fine. It's good to be back. Alright. This is useless. This is horrible. This is awful. We look like Empoli and they look like Juve going forward. We sit back. We have no idea what to do. We look tired. We look uninterested. There is no game plan whatsoever. We are so bad. So bad. It's unbelievable that we lead 15 points on Napoli. It's absolutely insane. First of all, we started without Dybala because he got injured during the warm-up. That's where it all started. Now, when Dybala is injured, what is a normal, sane person? What does he do? He chooses another attacking option, like Moise Kean. But no! Defensive, destructive, useless, clueless Max Allegri goes with Rodrigo Bentancur, and this is how it looks like right now. We are playing with 4 men in the middle. I don't know where Bentancur is playing. Is he a right midfielder? Is he a right winger? Is he a trequartista? What is he doing? Is it too much tactics? Is it just too complicated for these guys? Why do you play with Miralem Pjanic, Matuidi, Emre Can, Rodrigo Bentancur and Federico Bernardeschi, who all of these guys play midfield? Only Bernardeschi can provide some support to Mandzukic, who is all alone up there. All alone. Nothing going forward. One cross. One decent cross he got. He couldn't even score on that one. One attempt on target. That was the Mandzukic header. He should have scored on this one. But this is Juve for you. This is the stats from the first half. We have 1 attempt. They got 3. Empoli, who are just above the relegation zone, and we are 15 points ahead of Napoli. It's crazy. I don't care. I don't want to hear about the international break. I don't want to hear about the players are tired. Mandzukic has been resting. He has been injured. He hasn't been 100% as of lately. So physically, mentally, he should be on fire. We are expecting a contract extension on this guy. Why? Did he deserve it? No? Based on this performance, based on performances so far this season, apart from maybe first 5, 6, 7 matches? No! He doesn't deserve it. The only player who is out there and wants to prove a point is Daniele Rugani, and he doesn't do anything spectacular. He's just there in the way. He just blocks everything for Empoli, but that's it. That's the only guy. I see Cancelo trying. There is no chemistry between him and other players. Zero. Where is Bernardeschi? Oh, the great, wonderful Italian future Bernardeschi. Average again. If he is supposed to be the next Del Piero or whatever you want to call him, if he's just an ounce of greatness you want him to be, show me. Nothing. Zero. Alexandro, I wait for you. I wait for you to prove a point that you deserve to start for this Juve. Nothing. Pjanic stops everything again and again and again. His job is so simple right now. Pass the ball, pass it around. Make it so easy. 2, 3, 4 touches. Nothing. Bentancur, useless. Absolutely useless substitution. Why? Moise Kean, where is he? Nothing. Do not excuse this with international break. Do not even try on this. Man, I'm so mad, and this is only first 45 minutes after the international break. I keep saying this. I keep excusing it. That we were playing international football, that's why we should be tired. I don't understand why. I don't understand it. These are the players that Max Allegri believes in. These are the players that he expects to deliver tonight. Or does he? Or does he actually want Empoli to attack because he very well knows that Empoli aren't gonna score? He very well knows that we just can happily sit back and enjoy, even if we were 1-0 down. It wouldn't matter because we have 15 points ahead of Napoli, and that's it. We should be happy. He isn't worried. At least it looks that way. I don't know. All of these guys that are in the stadium right now, all the 40,000 out there, they paid big money to see this. This useless, defensive. I feel sorry for you guys. That you travel from across the globe to watch this. I feel sorry for you guys. I'm sorry. You don't deserve this. You deserve much better. I really expect something different from the second half. As usually, we're probably gonna win this. But if you see 70-80% of post-match interviews with a position manager, they will tell you the exact same thing. We didn't deserve to lose. We did our best game away this season. Against Juve, guys. It shouldn't be that way. Every single manager out there saying the same thing. We didn't deserve to lose. Meaning, Juve didn't deserve to win. Right now, they don't even deserve to draw. Yeah, as I said, we won 1-0, vintage, useless, boring, defensive, clueless display by Juve. We win by 1 goal. Moisken came on and just a few minutes later he scored the only goal for us after a beautiful flick on from Mandzukic. The only thing he did right today. Yeah, but that's about it, guys. I have nothing to say because I'm so drained, I'm so disappointed, I'm so frustrated with the same old, and the international break is not excuse. The thing is that we have players that aren't just good enough for Juve anymore, are still playing for the club. This frustrates me. The fact is that we are giving the contract extension to some players that doesn't deserve to be there. As per now, and I'm talking about Mandzukic, yes, because he has been a great servant for us, a warrior, but recent events show that he doesn't deserve to start for Juve anymore. And if he wants to start for Juve, he needs to impress, he needs to provide great performances week in, week out, when given the chance. Tonight, I didn't think that he did, but based on the history with Juve, that's what it's all about, it seems. We're giving him the contract extension because he apparently deserves it, because he has been playing, past tense, great against big clubs. He was useless against Atletico in both legs, so he wasn't great then. Previous games, before last season, this season somewhat, he scored some big important goals for us. Not anymore. He's too static, too central, he doesn't move much, he is a target man. That's it. His work rate defensively, yes, it is great, but it hasn't been that great lately. He just walks around and sulks, in my opinion. So I wouldn't give him a contract extension now. I wait until the summer at least to decide what to do with him before even discussing it. But we are just so glad, we are so in love with this guy that we just throw money at him. And here we go, we have a 19-year-old who impresses immensely. He will also get a contract extension, but on complete different reasons, because he suddenly appears out of nowhere, suddenly impresses. But what you're gonna do, Juve is Juve. It's as unpredictable as the football is. I have not much to say about the game itself. I think Rugani did great. Still, I want to see more from him. I want to see continuity. Chiellini is a Chiellini. Spinazzola was great the moment he came on. And the thing is that with Spinazzola, he dares to take people on. He dares to dribble. He dares to be offensive. He dares to be unpredictable. With Alexandro, it's just too freaking slow. It's either crosses or support pass to Matuidi or Chiellini or somebody, Pjanic. It's just not interesting anymore. So please, Premier League, if you have 60 million, 50 even, for us, you can have your precious Alexandro. Ship him off as soon as possible this summer. I want him gone. Please. I believe that Spinazzola is ready. I believe that Spinazzola is good enough to take over from Alexandro. But this probably won't happen because Alexandro also just signed a contract extension. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. On the other side, well, Joao Cancelo, still not impressed. Very, very average. Just like Federico Bernardeschi. Just like Miralem Pjanic. Just like Emre Can. What happened in those 2 final minutes of the game? Emre Can with a complete meltdown. Made things dangerous for us. But that alone is not Emre Can's fault. Because it's all due to Allegri. He chooses to disub on defensive Martin Cáceres for Bernardeschi, I believe. And then we sat back, invited Empoli into the game. It's the same old tactics. And then we started pissing ourselves at the end of the game because we were so nervous. But Allegri invites this. He thrives on this, or he's just plain stupid. I kind of think it's the second one. Alright, I have no player ratings for you guys because it's just too boring. I'm not interested in giving player ratings. The only thing I will say though is Daniele Rugani passed the test. Leonardo Spinazzola, exciting. Moise Kean, exciting. Bernardeschi, Cancelo, Alexandro, Pjanic. Average. Back to their average self. As I said, Premier League, if you got 50 or 60 million for us, Alexandro is yours.